And we're gonna start with the dynamic warm-up. So just standing up nice and tall. Inhale, hands will sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold you all the way down. Inhale, long spine, hands to the shins, crown of the head to the front of the room, tailbone to the back of the room. Exhale and fold. Inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, fold you down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. And then rolling yourself all the way up and just some shoulder circles. You can even take your hands to your shoulders, and if you want to rotate one at a time. Backwards, so you can get that mid-back in play too. And then come forwards. Good, and then just shake out those arms a little bit. And we'll move into our legs. So you're gonna draw your left knee in towards your chest. You have the option to not hold on, or you can grab the knee and pull it up and in, and then we'll switch to the other side. So right knee will come up, maybe you grab it, maybe you pull it in, or your option might just be to alternate the high knees. Totally up to you, but we'll go left and up, right and up, left and up, right and up. A few more here. Sometimes they call it the double pull, up, up, down, alternating here. Good, and then we'll switch to the other side, switch to butt kicks. So I don't want you to force this one. I'm not gonna grab the ankle. We're just gonna alternate kicking our heels towards our bum. Particularly if you have any knee issues, don't force this one. Just kick gently, getting a nice pull through the front of the quad. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. And then we're going to kick forward as if we were coming into a Frankenstein. So you'll do straight and straight, keeping that knee as straight as you possibly can. Toes pulled towards the face. You might not kick super high. I don't want to see this happening where you're kind of really moving through the mid-back. You want to keep that torso up nice and tall, core engaged. You should feel that heart rate maybe coming up now, getting a little blood flow. One more, beautiful. And then you're going to take a wide stance on your mat, toes facing apart. And we're gonna come down into a sumo squat. So we'll just start with some sumo squats, up and down, up and down. Good. And then any layers that I add on to any of the exercises, you do not have to come with me. You can stay at that base layer, but you're welcome to if you'd like. We're gonna move here. You're gonna lift your right arm up, reach it up to the sky, and then back, sit, and we'll go the opposite direction, left arm. Up, down, up, down. Nice work, here we go. Again, getting that blood flow, getting that heart rate up a little bit, preparing the body for movement. And we want to add a stretch across the body. So now we'll turn our toes to face this direction, and we're gonna go to the left first. So you'll turn all the way and push across the body here. You'll come back to center, we'll squat, and then you'll turn and push. Squat, push, squat, push. Down, out, down, out. Here we go. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Beautiful. Shaking out those legs a little bit. So the heart rate should be up, the blood is flowing, and your muscles are a little bit warm now. So we're gonna go into our corrective exercise. Misplace my band here. If you have a loop band that looks like so, or if you have one of those long stretchy bands that you can tie into a loop, you're welcome to use it, but you do not necessarily need it. I'm gonna bring it around my ankles here, and I'm gonna start at one side of the mat. If you're practicing with a partner, stagger yourself so that you don't end up landing or hitting one another as you do this. And we're gonna sit down into the squat. So before we go anywhere, making sure that you have a nice neutral spine. So you don't want to be overarched, you don't want to be over tucked, you want to be somewhere in between the two extremes. The core is engaged. The other thing that might happen is the knees might travel past the toes. I don't want that to happen. Sit your bum back, make sure your knees are right over your midfoot. And then we're gonna stay down in that squat position, and we're gonna walk to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down here with me. We got 2 more rounds. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Coming right in to the center here. Now you're going to plant all of your weight into your right leg, and I want you to lift your left leg up so you're balancing that single leg support. If you need to keep the toe down for your balance or grab onto a wall or a chair, go ahead and do so. You're going to tap your left leg back behind you as if you were skating at a diagonal angle. So we're going to go for 10, 9, keep a bend in this front knee, that should be working, that should be burning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch it up. Other side, plant that left leg down, lift that right leg up. Stay in the squat here so that butt and that quad get some work for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We got 1 more round of each of those guys. So coming over to the right side, and we'll squat down, core engaged, knees don't come past the toes. Let's walk for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit into that squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I highly recommend grabbing these bands from Amazon. Just FYI, if we're going to be working out from home, because my butt is burning. Let's head to that other side, or that skater kick. So right leg plants, left leg lifts up, and you're kicking back behind you. We have 10, 9, 8, 7. You can add those skater arms if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Other side. Plant that left leg down, lift that right leg up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And we'll If you have that band around, shake it off. If you don't, just take a quick moment. If you need a sip of water, don't hesitate to take it. We're gonna move into our shoulder stabilization next. So there are two things that I wanna work on today. First one is gonna be our lower trap muscle, and the second one is gonna be our serratus anterior. These are often muscles that are missed in exercise classes, which is why I said I wanna blend physical therapy with strength training. So the first one that we're gonna think about is as you stand here, feet are hip distance apart, slight bend in the knees, tailbone tucks, core engages. You're going to reach your hands up to the sky, and then you're gonna bring them back towards your ears. Now you might think, wow, that's super easy. And it can be, yes. If we add resistance in future weeks, you'll notice how hard this is. But as you begin to bring them back towards your ears, notice if this happens to get you there. I want you to tuck that tailbone under, engage that core. So as you pull back, you're engaging your lower trap muscles. So we'll come down. Are you ready? Here we go. We're gonna come up, 2, pull back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, pull back, 2, out, 2, come down, 2. Up, 2, pull back, 2, out, 2, come down, 2. We have one more. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. The second one we're going to work on today is going to be down on our knees. So you have two options. Option 1 is from your toes. Option 2 is from your knees. So with that, you're going to find a plank position. So you can keep those knees down, or you might curl those toes under. This is not a push-up. This is a scapular press. So you're going to drop your body weight through your shoulder blades and then push away from the floor. Notice my arms aren't bending at all. I'm dropping through with the arms straight and pushing away with the arms straight. We have for a total of 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't let that belly drop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We have 2 more rounds, or just 1 more round of those 2 exercises. So we'll start with our arms here. Tailbone tucked, core engaged. Here we go. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. 3 more. Back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Last one. Up, 2, back, 2, out, 2, down, 2. Beautiful. Coming down onto the floor here. We'll line those knees so that from the knees to the crown of the head is one straight line, or from the toes to the crown of the head is one straight line, whichever you choose. We're lowering through the shoulder blades down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and then just gently shift your way back into a child's pose for a moment. Take a few deep breaths, get that nice long stretch through the lats. And then coming on up. So we'll move into our circuits. Circuit 1, I'm going to show you each of the 4 exercises so you know where we're headed, and you can kind of decide, do I want to use weight, do I not want to use weight, what kind of weight I want to use, soup cans, things like that. So the first circuit, we're going to start with a squat. Squats are super important for building glute strength so that when you're 92, you can stand up out of a chair. That's what I tell all of my patients. That's my main goal, is to keep you functioning through the rest of your life. So with those toes facing directly forward, feet are hips distance apart, so not too wide, not too narrow. You're gonna shift your bum back and then stand all the way up. As you shift back, a lot of people end up doing this. So the knees come forward. Make sure the knees stay over the midfoot as you sit your bum back like you're sitting in a chair, and the chest has to lean forward to get you there, and then you'll come all the way back up. You can hold the weight or you can do this without weight. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is going to be a bridge or a single leg bridge, depending on how much challenge you want today. So in the bridge, you'll be down on your back, heels underneath the knees, and then you're lifting your bum up to the sky and down, or you'll do one leg straight, lifting the bum up to the sky and down. I'll tell you halfway through to switch to the other leg. The last 2 exercises, number 1 is going to be a chest press, which is where those soup cans come into play if you have them. You'll be down on your back. You'll press the weight to the sky and then come back down, letting the elbows tap to the ground and then pressing the weight back in. As you do so, the elbows stay in to the side. You're not coming out like this. Keep those elbows by your side. And the last one will be some heel taps on your back. So you'll find 90-90 position and we'll tap one heel down at a time. I'll give some modifications as we go through, but let's start with our squats. Get yourself set up for this first circuit. It's a full 3 rounds, 10 of each exercise 3 times. If you're taking that weight, bring it up into your chest, and here we go. Deep inhale, exhale, sit you back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I should have told you at the beginning of that, but if you have any knee issues, you do not have to go as low as that. Coming down onto your back, we'll move into the bridge. So again, you can take double leg or single leg. I'm going to show you the single leg today. If you're doing single leg with me, reach your left leg out straight, toes pull towards the face, core engages. Drive your heel or heels into the ground to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching to the other side for me if you've taken that single leg. If not, keep the heels down. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Moving into that chest press, grab those soup cans or those weights, and we'll start. Nice neutral spine, core engaged as you press the weight to the sky, and then drop it down. Press up and down. You have 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's switch to those heel taps next. We're going to take a little bit more time with this so you have a really good understanding. Neutral spine is the somewhere in between the 2 extremes of overarching and over tucking. So you don't want your back driving into the ground. You actually want a little bit of space between your vertebra and the mat. That's known as neutral. Then your core can turn on 100% the way that we want it to. With your head relaxing down, hands down by your sides, bring your knees to hover over your hips, shins parallel to the floor, toes drawn towards the face. And we'll tap down for 10, 10. Alternating legs. 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6. Don't let that back move. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Beautiful work. All the way up to standing. That's the circuit. 2 more times. Here we go. Sitting back into your squat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bridge down onto your backs. Double leg or single leg, up to you. Straighten one leg out and drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Grabbing onto those weights or those soup cans for the chest press. If you want a little bit more challenge in the core with this, you can come up into that heel tap position with the chest press. So the core is engaged. You'll press 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights release. We'll move into the heel taps. If you want more of a challenge, and I ask you to be respectful of where you are today. If your back was moving all over the place, I don't want you to go to the challenge. I want you to stick here and work on the core. But if you think you're ready, you can extend the legs to the sky, or maybe extend one leg to the sky, and we'll lower down for 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and 1, 1. Beautiful work. Second round of the circuit done. Back up to standing for those squats. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down onto your backs for the bridge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll switch it to the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into that press, grab those weights. Maybe the knees come up if you want to challenge that core. We'll press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's move into those heel taps or straight leg lowers. Your choice today. We'll lower for 10, 10, 9, 9. I encourage you that if you're moving into the straight leg lower, that you pay attention to what's happening at your low back. If it begins to move all the way around, don't go as low down, and maybe you move back to the previous option. I think we're on 5. 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Beautiful. That's the first circuit down. I'm just gonna, I think somebody is unmuted, so I'm just gonna mute. There we go. Okay. So the second round that we're in, we're gonna do another 4 exercises. First exercise is a kettlebell deadlift. Or a just dumbbell deadlift or a soup can deadlift. So I want to really enforce the importance of this exercise. Extremely important for engaging the glutes, engaging the hamstrings, and protecting the low back. So as you do a deadlift, your feet are the same distance apart as they were in a squat. Slight bend in those knees. And now nothing happens at the knee joint. It's all coming from the hip. You're hinging forward and then coming back up. So you want to imagine like your butt is shooting backwards. Now, if you're going to do this with weight, you're going to have those weights in your hand like so. They're just going along for the ride. You're not moving them at all as you lower them down your shins and all the way back up. You might do a quarter one where you come quarter of the way down and back up. Squeeze your butt at the top, no matter what. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we're gonna do a bent over row. So again, feet are hips distance. You'll come into that deadlift position and we'll row our arms up to our sides. I don't wanna see this happen. That's gonna hurt your shoulders. Keep this humerus, the upper arm bone, in line with the body, and then pinch your shoulder blades together. You could also do this exercise, I don't have my bands in here, but you could place a long band on the floor and then pull with the band instead if you had one of those at home. Third one we're gonna do is a lateral lunge where you'll come into a wide base position. You'll shift to one side. Knee stays behind the toes, bum shifts back. Knee doesn't collapse in or collapse out. It's staying right over the ankle. Opposite leg is straight, and then we'll come back up. You could hold a weight if you wanted, or no weight at all. The last one that we're gonna do is a side plank lift. So I'll show you how to get into that when we get down there. Let's start with our deadlifts though. So we'll come, I'll turn side so you can see. Feet hips distance apart, toes facing forward. If you're using the weights, they're gonna rest on the front of your thighs. Slight bend in the knees. We'll come down for 10. Keep the back flat, keep the core engaged. 9, 8, 7. A lot of people ask me why we add these into the routine. We do deadlifts daily, lifting something out of our car, like our grocery bag or our purse, grabbing something out of the cabinet. And the more we practice them, the more our brain is going to understand how to do the movement appropriately. This is the last one here. Beautiful. And then we'll move into the bent over row. So remember, you're starting with the weights out in front of you, core is engaged in this hinge position, and we'll row up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Toss one of those weights down. If you were using weights, we'll go into our lateral lunge. Take a wide base support, toes facing forward. Weight comes into a goblet position at the chest. We're going to go to the left first. Shift back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Last one in this circuit is a side plank. I'll have you come down onto your right side. two options here. Option one, to have the knees down. Your hand will come to your hip. You'll drive the elbow right underneath the shoulder to lift the hips up to the sky. We'll drop up or down and up. Or if you prefer, legs out straight or top leg in front of the bottom leg as you lift up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Trying to give you both those options there. We'll switch to the other side. Knee down, legs straight, totally your choice today. Don't be, one is not better than the other, it is just where you are today. Let's lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back up. We got 2 more rounds. Grabbing those weights, we'll move into the deadlifts. Starting here, 10, squeeze the butt at the top, 9, don't bend too deep into those knees, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bent over row. Hinge at the hips, turn the thumbs to face forward. We'll row to our side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lateral lunge, drop 1 weight. And we'll sit into our left leg first. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Onto your side for the side plank. Knees bent or legs straight. We'll come up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch. Other side. Up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, 1 more round, 1 power move, and then you're done today. I know you're thinking, what's a power move? I'll tell you later, don't worry. Start with that deadlift. Down, 2, up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge. Turn the thumbs to face forward and we'll row for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lateral lunge. Wide base, hands up. Go to the left first. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Down onto your side for the side planks. Here we go. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. So now for our power move, or our, I think Tony Horton calls it the burnout round. We're gonna go into some sumo squats. And in these sumo squats, it's gonna be around, we're gonna start with dynamic movements, move a little bit smaller, and then a hold. So we'll start feet wide, toes facing apart, 45-degree angle out at an angle there. And hands can be at the heart center, at the hips, whatever works for you today. You're gonna sit down and up, down and up. Beautiful. And breathe. You can link that breath with the movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now we'll sit and we'll come up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Keep the pattern. So you're not coming all the way up, but you're also not going all the way down. You're working in that middle range. You should feel that burn in those thighs, or at least I do. And then you're gonna stay down at that low level and you're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Rolling yourself all the way up, shaking out those legs a little bit. We'll make our way down onto the ground and we'll start just a little bit of a cool down. Shift your way back into child's pose to get a nice long stretch through the upper body and in through the low back. Rolling yourself up, maybe a few cat and cows, dropping the belly, arching the spine. And then drawing yourself up into a tall kneel position, bringing the right leg forward. Left knee is right underneath the hip, so you're not leaning forward. You're keeping it underneath and tucking the tailbone under. Right hand to the right hip, left hand to the sky for a nice hip flexor, quad stretch, side body stretch. Releasing, coming both hands to the hips, popping the right foot forward. So there's a slight bend in the front knee, toes drawn towards the face, and then you'll hinge over, feel a long stretch through the hamstring and in through the calf. Drawing yourself up. We'll switch to the other side. Left foot forward, left hand to the hip, right hand to the sky to reach up and over. Try to breathe into this side body here. Open up through that rib cage. And release, turning, popping the foot forward slightly, pulling the toes towards the face, slight bend in that front knee as you hinge over. Half splits. Hamstring stretch on that front thigh. Beautiful work. And then releasing all the way out. Good work, my friends.